evening, Peter.
Good evening.
I asked you to do 3.
Yeah.
And how many did you do?
47.
Okay.
Sorry, 51. I don't know why I just lied there.
Why don't you talk me through your board?
So this is the American League West. This year we need to win between 97 and 101 games to make it to the postseason. This is the total number of runs we need to score in order to win each game. And this is the total number of runs that we can allow.
Let's make sure we're on the same page.
Okay.
We're going to rethink baseball
Yes.
by looking for inefficiencies in statistics,
Examine the way that runs are scored and prevented.
exploit the fact that unspectacular runs are just as valuable as 450-foot bombs.
No, unspectacular runs are more valuable.
Why?
Because
Because they're
cost
cheaper?
less.
So we believe that there's a river that hasn't finished flowing.
We know it for sure.
And because players haven't risen to the standards of traditional baseball thinking, we believe that in this river there are fish. Fish who... Help me out here.
Forget the fish. In this room is every available player at every level of professional baseball. And somewhere in that group are 25 players that everyone else has just thrown out. Kind of like an island of misfit toys. In this room is a championship team that we can afford.
Yes, but let me ask you this. If this theory is right,
Math isn't a theory.
if it's right,
It is right.
it sounds right.
It is.
If math isn't a theory,
It isn't a theory.
let me think for a second. Can I finish my sentences?
Sorry.
I should have you on the next flight back to Cleveland. If this is right, then why isn't everybody doing it? In fact, why isn't anybody doing it? Pete, you know what's on the line here, right? If we do this and it doesn't work out, we're going to be lucky to be working at Dick's Sporting Goods. Do you understand that?
Someone once said, "It's not what you don't know that worries me. It's what you know for sure that's got me scared." In the mid-19th century in Budapest, there was an incredibly high instance of women dying shortly after childbirth from a disease called puerperal fever. 35%.
Make the story less boring.
A doctor named Semmelweis showed that if the attending nurses and physicians sterilized their hands before delivery, it dropped the mortality rate to 1%.
And he was vilified?
He was institutionalized for suggesting that washing your hands before putting them into someone else's body was a good idea. See, high-functioning people, they tend to live under the spell of an inexplicable mental lapse when they think as a group. So, to answer your question, why isn't anyone else doing it? It's because they don't think guys who look like you are what win baseball games. They know it for sure.
You and me, Pete. We're all in. Let's find our team. Show me what you got going on over here.